Bulletstorm is a crazy game, absolutely mental, so crazy that it works. It has been a while since I have played a great video game, and Bulletstorm is one of the best video games I have ever played. Bulletstorm was made back in 2011, a time of when gaming was at its peak, when some of the best games that have ever been released came out, with such titles being Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Skyrim The Elder Scrolls, Dirt 3, Mortal Kombat 9, Dead Space 2, Crysis 2, Dark Souls, Battlefield 3, and many more other great video games. Bulletstorm is an amazing game, but it isn't without its faults. If you can look past its repetitive gameplay, bullet spongy enemies, and sometimes cheesy and cringy dialogue, then this is truly an amazing game. I bought it when it was sale on Steam, and I bought the Duke Nukem DLC, but I haven't played it yet. The design of Bulletstorm is the best part. Feels like you are playing a game that was made by passionate people. The characters are three-dimensional and feel like actual people with real feelings and emotions. The environment and level design of this game is the best I have ever seen. The environments are lush and vibrant and feel like there were places that people have actually lived. The game never feels empty. They fill every square inch of your screen and really puts into perspective how small you are and how big the world is. It doesn't feel like some flat map, but like you are moving through a big expansive world. Now let's talk about the gameplay. There are a total of 10 weapons in the game, and the most interesting one being a 50-foot tall animatronic mech that shoots lasers out its eyes, but I'll get into that later. There are a total of 13 enemies in the game, but 2 of them end up becoming your allies, and another 2 of them are the big bosses in the game, that being the hyper mutated flytrap and the Hecaton, which is the big version of the Mechaton, and the Mechaton is actually a playable weapon in the game. It shoots lasers out its eyes and smashes through walls, objects and enemies. The enemies in Bulletstorm are very bullet spongy, like that hard stain or a piece of food that is stuck at the bottom of a pot when you're trying to clean it. The enemies need to be shot excessively in order to be killed, or you can quickly kill them by leashing them and throwing them off a high building, or throwing them off a cliff into a cactus or some sharp exposed rebar. That is an insta-kill. Another way is a charge shot, which is basically like a secondary fire, and all the weapons have them. Even the enemies can use the charge on you. The story is the classic revenge tale. In the opening of the game, pretty much all your allies die, as then the protagonist, you get them killed, and the whole game is about revenge. There are some actually mind-blowing action scenes in the game, and the pacing is really good, and the dialogue and character development is really good. The characters really grow on you, and the game ends on a cliffhanger. My conclusion is that this is a game that if you haven't played, you are missing out. This game is almost like a time capsule that has a lot of heart and soul, and you can still get it on digital stores, and I would recommend it. All this game needs is a proper sequel that improves on everything the last game did bad. But this is the Chili Man signing off, saying thank you so much for watching. Peace out.